Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. And today, we're going to look at a pencil sharpener, something that I found just recently when I was in the school supply aisle, and they actually had a section of things for teachers. And I said, well, I'm a teacher, so I'm going to check out and see what they had. A lot of things were sort of for classroom use, different types of graphics and things for bulletin boards and things that you could use to grade students' papers or to provide some feedback for students, things like that. But there were a few other supplies, and one of them was this pencil sharpener. And it caught my eye because it says new. Now, I know that this basic model has been around for a while with X-Acto, but here was the X-Acto new School Pro. Break resistant electric pencil sharpener. And if you notice, it has 6 available openings. So a standard round or hex pencil, kind of standard thin, jumbo, and then it has 3 different triangular openings. And I thought, that's great, because I actually do like triangular pencils, and I do use them. And not that I have an issue sharpening triangular pencils in a standard round opening, but I thought that was sort of cool. So let me zoom out here. This box is so big. We'll take it a side at a time. So here, new X-Acto School Pro classroom quiet motor. Okay, school use, flyaway cutter, 2 times longer blade life. And then there again is the image of the different options for putting the pencils in. On the back cover, #1 electric pencil sharpener brand, X-Acto School Pro, classroom quiet motor, school use, flyaway cutter, helical cutter, 2 times longer blade life, auto reset, safe start. Not quite sure what that refers to. Here it will tell you it's adjustable for 6 pencil sizes, colored pencil compatible, and large, less mess shavings bin. That appealed to me. Look at the size of that shavings bin. Huge. Non-skid bottom for added stability. Let's see. Down at the bottom, we've got some more details here. I'll zoom in. So it will tell you sort of what X-Acto feels are the different uses for pencil sharpeners. So location, home, home office, large office, school, and commercial. Usage frequency, so light usage at home. Well, for those of us who are really into pencils and use pencils a lot, that might not be quite right, but probably for the average consumer, yes. Home office, large office, medium use, heavy use in a school, continuous use commercial, shavings receptacle, small, medium, large, extra large, warranty, 10-year warranty. So this sharpener has a 10-year warranty. It's designed for heavy use in school. It has an extra large receptacle. What else can I tell you? Made in China, like pretty much everything these days. Newell Office brands, copyright 2020, and there's the probably serial number, and there's the UPC code. And then on the other side of the box, we have a new X-Acto School Pro. There's the sharpener, break resistant electric pencil sharpener. So we are going to unbox. And let's see here. Okay, we have an owner's manual. We have a registration card. We'll make sure we take care of that. We've got the electric cord tucked in there. We've got some formed cardboard packaging to hold it in place, and here's the machine. Okay. Wow. It's big. Let's see, it's wrapped in a bag, but it's big and it's actually fairly heavy. So yeah, here to scale, here's the pencil sharpener. There is a pink carnation eraser. You know, here's a pencil. You can see this is a large machine. On the bottom, there's some pencil shavings kind of. So I'm assuming that they did a factory test before this thing went into the box, that it actually works. Here's the bottom. You've got 4 kind of suction cup rubber feet. Side, top, side. Here's the back. It just says X-Acto, but it's got a little recess there, probably to help lift it up. And then the front. Look at this. So here is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 optional. So we're going to try some different pencils and see what fits in what. And then really one of the big selling points of this particular model is the size of this shavings receptacle. And they are not playing around. I could see if you had a classroom full of students who were all using pencils, especially, you know, elementary school kids, this would fill up probably pretty fast, but maybe it would even hold a few days worth of sharpening. You know, back in my day, we had the Boston, I think they were mostly Ranger model, hand crank manual pencil sharpeners. That's what we used. But, you know, we all made frequent trips there to the pencil sharpener. There was one in every classroom. But I guess we're going electric now in these modern times. You know, I'm just kind of looking on the inside here. It's hard to really see. I see some things made out of metal, and I see some gears made out of plastic as well. So without completely taking it apart. But it does have a 10-year guarantee, which I like, especially something that's intended for such heavy use. So I'm going to put this, I think I got it, yeah. I'm going to put this back, and we're going to get to sharpening with our new X-Acto School Pro super heavy duty pencil sharpener. We're going to try a few different pencils here on our new X-Acto School Pro pencil sharpener. Here's a reading from the manual that comes with it. Again, the features are heavy-duty motor and construction, will withstand high-volume classroom usage, Quiet operation means less classroom disruption. Automatic pencil stop prevents students from over-sharpening their pencils. Sharpens wood, composite, and recycled pencils. Extra large, see-through shavings receptacle makes it easy to know when it needs to be emptied. Multiple diameter dial fits regular or thick children's pencils. Extra sturdy cover stands up to rough handling. It will not operate if receptacle is removed. The auto reset motor shutoff prevents overheating due to excessive and continuous use. Suction cup feet hold the sharpener securely on any smooth surface. Let's see. So when the pencil is sharpened, the automatic pencil stop shifts the cutters away from the sharpened point. The motor does not shut off when the pencil is sharpened. So there we have it. So we're gonna try a few things. First, I'm gonna try it here on its smallest setting. So here's a standard pen and gear yellow pencil, hex shape. Doesn't fit in here, okay? So obviously this first one is made for a thin style pencil, perhaps some of the colored pencils. I know there are a few writing pencils that are thinner a little bit, but this is really too thin for the standard number 2. So we'll put it to the next one. And let's see. We'll put this in and see how the sharpen is. You can hear it when, and I can feel it holding the pencil when it's done sharpening. So the motor does continue, but the blades are no longer going around the pencil. So let me fine-tune my focus here. Here's the point. It's not a long point. It's a fairly standard point. I will say it's not overly loud. Okay, we'll try a semi-hex. There we go. Now, a lot of these pencils are already sharpened, so it made pretty quick work of the sharpened pencil. Let's see how it does on some of these others. Here's a Golden Bear. Yeah, you know. Again, not a long point, but a good sharpen. I'll say that it's makes quick work of it. Here's a Musgrave number 1 Harvest, and this is one of my favorite pencils actually to write with. And there's the point. Here's a pen and gear neon color pencil. So some of these, I mean, they sharpen in 2 seconds because, well, they're already sharpened, the pencil. You can see the point there. What do I have here? Here's a Dixon Oreo. Okay. Here is a USA Titanium. Okay. And what do we have here? Statler Essentials. So yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can. So I've sharpened 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pencils. 1 from new. The other ones are just resharpened. And you can see that's what we got so far. So Holy smokes, I can sharpen a lot of pencils before this thing's full. By the way, in the manual it does say when this gets full and starts to hit the top, the pencil sharpener will no longer work until you empty it. So I guess you can't overfill this. All right, let me come back a little bit. Now, here is a Musgrave My Pal. Now I think the My Pal is probably about the same diameter as maybe a Laddie from Dixon. Maybe, I don't know, it might be a little smaller than, is it a Choo Choo that Moon Pencil makes? Their kids' pencil. But obviously this is not going to fit in the standard middle round opening here, so let's put it, here we go. Look at that. Now that put a nice point on it. So that's how it does with a My Pal. Now I've got some other large pencils. Gee, I hope this one will sharpen because it's got quite a point on it. This is a Faber-Castell Jumbo, and it's too big. It won't go all the way in. It'll go in enough for the point to press the motor switch, but I can't get that in. So a pencil like this is too big. And unfortunately, there's nothing larger. Let me try the triangular. Well, I guess it will fit the large triangular hole. All right, let's try here's an Apsara Jumbo pencil, also pretty big, not going in. Let me try the large triangular. Again, it'll start the motor, but the pencil will not go in. So you cannot sharpen this. If you're using this pencil, the sharpener's not going to help you. Here's my first Ticonderoga. This is the round one. I know they also make it in a triangular model. We'll try the large here. It fits, but look how tight it is. It's so tight that it actually, we've got some grooves here. So I'm wondering if the better fit would be the triangular. It did sharpen it fine, but boy, I had to really squeeze that in there. So, you know, I would say to X-Acto, some of these kids' pencils are going to be kind of a challenge. The real big ones for the sharpener. And for a sharpener that was made for schools, you would think they would have tried every possible, you know, large pencil. Again, for the My Pal, for the Laddies, no problem. But for the real jumbo, big pencils like this, this is going to be not a great option. All right, I've got some triangular pencils here. So let's see. Here is just a Murado triangular number 2. That one will fit in the smallest triangular opening here, no problem. Here is a Tri-Rex. Now this is just the standard size. They make one in blue, and you know that's intermediate. I think that one might not fit, but this one, there it is. Although it's a little on the tight side. It's probably better there. Okay, so there's the Tri-Rex. And then finally, here's one. Here's a Tri-Rex, the large size. We're going to sharpen this one from new. So this is the B21 Tri-Rex. It does fit in the large triangular opening. There's the point. Ooh, that's a fun pencil to use. So there it is. Now let's see what we've got. Again, we barely even cover the bottom after sharpening almost 20 pencils. So I would say large capacity. The only thing I would suggest is that for a school sharpener, it's not overly loud. I think they got that right. But what they should have done is provide more round options, because at least one size larger and less triangular options, because I think fewer students use triangular pencils, and you do have students using these large jumbo, like my first Ticonderoga pencils, and they're going to have a hard time with this sharpener. And in a round opening, if it's the right size, for example, I can use this opening for my Tri-Rex, no problem. So I think that there are more options. The triangular ones will fit better in the round, obviously, than vice versa. So I think I would have made them either all round or made one more large round opening. But the sharpener itself, I'm going to keep it right here on the Always Analog desk where I do my reviews, and I will use it. I do not mind using a manual pencil sharpener. And I know some people don't like electric pencil sharpeners because they feel that it takes off too much of the wood. Of course, it sharpens differently, these kind of blades. You know, unlike a straight blade, like in a manual sharpener, where you have the wood kind of shaved off in thin layers, here you can see, of course, typical with these kinds of blades, the kind of cut that you get from the wood. But I like the convenience of an electric sharpener, and the less mess and the quickness of it. So I'm going to be using this. So glad I got it. Overall good. I'll give it a B grade. It would have gotten a higher mark had we had more options here for large round pencils. But other than that, I think this X-Acto School Pro seems like a good sharpener. How it would hold up in a school, you know what, that's a totally different context, but I'll be using it here. So thank you. If you enjoy these reviews, please like, share, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon here on Always Analog.